Imagine you're trying to explain your plans for tomorrow, but you realize English is actually missing the words to do it properly. Like you literally can't say will can or will must.
Right, yeah, it's a massive quirk in the language. And, well, welcome to today's deep dive. We're actually cracking open your notes from the grade 11 Get Involved textbook today.
Unit 4, right.
Exactly, Unit 4, to help you ace your upcoming exam. But, we aren't just reciting grammar rules today. We're looking at how to, manipulate time.
Which sounds intense, but, if you look closely at how the exam is graded, the examiners aren't just looking for correct punctuation. They want to see if you are a skilled time traveler.
Oh, absolutely. They want to see if you can seamlessly shift from an action in progress to completely finished state. And plotting that timeline is where most people really slip up.
Yeah, let's unpack this. So the future progressive versus the future perfect. I always think of it like watching a movie.
Okay, I like that analogy. How so?
Well, the future progressive is like pausing that movie halfway through tomorrow. So if you say, at 8:30 tomorrow, I will be traveling, you're basically frozen right in the middle of the action.
Right, yes. You're right in the thick of it.
Exactly. But then, if the progressive is pausing the movie, the future perfect is the credits rolling. The action is entirely wrapped up before a specific deadline. I will have finished dinner by 10 p.m.
Precisely. The action is completely done. And here's your secret weapon for the exam. You really need to look for the time marker.
Trigger words, right? Like what?
Well, the word at points to that paused, specific moment in progress. So that's your progressive.
Yeah.
But if you see the word by, by the age of 18 or by 2030, the credits have rolled.
So by is the cue for the future perfect. That makes so much sense.
Exactly. But knowing how to place events on a timeline is useless if you don't have the power or the obligation to actually do those things.
Oh, right. Which brings us back to that weird missing word problem I mentioned at the start. Here's where it gets really interesting. I always get stuck on the future modals. Why can't I just say, I can go to college?
It sounds so wrong, doesn't it? That's because words like can and must are defective verbs. They literally do not have a future tense form.
Wait, really? Defective verbs?
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Yeah.
So the English language has to sort of hire substitute teachers to fill in for them.
Substitute teachers. I actually really like that. So be able to steps in for can.
Yes, exactly. To express ability in the future on your test, you absolutely must write will be able to. And for obligation, well, must gets replaced by will have to.
Okay, but what if there is no obligation? I just don't have to do it.
Oh, this is a crucial one to remember for the exam. The negative form is won't have to, as in you won't have to catch the train.
Right, so you just drop the substitute teacher right into that negative future slot. That's easy enough.
Totally. So we have our timelines, we have our substitute teachers, but there's another trap.
Oh, I know what you're going to say. I actually have to push back on how we link all these future events together. It drives me crazy.
You mean the future time clauses, right? The present tense trap.
Yes. So what does this all mean? If we are talking about an event happening in the future, why on earth do we use the present tense for the trigger word?
Give me an example of what you mean.
Okay, I will apply for college when I leave high school. Leaving high school is clearly in the future, so why is it leave and not will leave?
It feels entirely counterintuitive, right?
Yeah.
It's the biggest track in the book because of native language interference.
Yeah.
Your brain naturally wants to make everything future tense.
Exactly. It feels like a trick question.
It does, but think of a time clause like the foundation of a house. You cannot build the future event until that foundation is solid and real.
Okay, I'm following.
So English uses the present tense for those trigger words like when, as soon as, or until, because it treats that condition as an established fact. The rule is super strict here.
I see. So when I leave high school becomes a firm reality, and then the future action, like I will apply, can just launch off it.
Exactly right. The mechanism of the language requires a solid launch pad. You have to save the simple future for the main clause.
So if I write, when the movie will end on my exam.
Oh, you'll lose points. You are building a future on top of a future, and it will cost you. You have to keep those simple presents right next to your triggers. When the movie ends.
Got it. Keep the present tense next to the trigger.
Right. And to hit that top Band 5 rubric score, it's all about mixing these structures seamlessly when discussing your plans. Almost zero mistakes.
Which means, you're pausing movies with the progressive, rolling credits with the perfect, hiring substitute teachers for ability, and building solid present tense foundations.
It demands precision. Yeah. But once you understand the mechanics, you really are just controlling time on the page.
Which actually leaves you with a final thought to ponder as you prep for this test.
Oh, what's that?
Well, we've talked about how grammar dictates the way we express our goals, but does it work in reverse? Like, by forcing you to use the strict deadlines of the future perfect and the absolute certainty of time clauses, is the English language subtly forcing you to be a more meticulous, goal-oriented person?
Oh, wow. That is deep.
Right. Does the grammar we use actually shape the ambition we have? It's just something to think about next time you're sketching out your future.